Now we're back on track. Number 16 in the novice category, Jennifer Anderson. Hailing from Conyers, Georgia, her costume title is the Elven Ranger. Her inspiration is Lord of the Rings, invested skirt, made by her and worn by her. The costume is inspired by vintage garment handed down by a friend's deceased mother. The blue vest and skirt became the centerpiece of Alaska Blackthorn in the Elven Ranger. The vest and skirt of blue suede burned and then dyed with, let's have you die here. Everything was made by her. The original buttons were removed and the vest was grommeted and corseted. The black suede shoulder guards were laced and added on. The blouse underneath is the original pattern. It's entirely hand-stitched. The boots were found in a used bookstore. The corset was borrowed and hung with the dragon pendant. The quiver and bow were handmade. The quiver was fabricated from a mailing tube and covered with synthetic leather. The blouse is fully lined on the bodice and cuffs and fastened to the 25 hook and eyes. The vest was burned with a creative versatile tool. Earrings were also handmade by a friend, and the arrows were painted fiberglass practice arrow. This is number 16, Jennifer Anderson.
She's got a weapon, give her a hand, will you? There you go. Number 17 novice, Frank Almonte from San Antonio, Texas. Usagi Yojimbo, also known as that rabbit from Ninja Turtles. And the comic series, Usagi Yojimbo. Rabbit fighting for the forces of good, helping all those in need, wherever and whenever. Made by Ann Almonte, pattern found online. Wonderful.
You know, the more of these I do, I swear that the guys that create the new costumes that people base them on are the guys that for years and years and years spent 4 days locked in a room gaming and suddenly said, after bad pizza, I have an idea! And that's what we get. Hey, number 18, we go for Kaio. Costume is the Mario Sisters. Yeah, that's cute. Inspired by the Super Mario Brothers, after a long last, they finally meet their female counterparts, the Mario Sisters. Costumes entirely handmade with a combination of handmaking and purchase. Contestant number 18, the Mario Sisters. In a room, play with them for hours, right? Peter, I got a bunch of quarters. Let's go play some video games.
Is it Joy or Joey? Joey Martin from Atlanta, Georgia. Katarina's New York arrival gown. Katarina Van Toppen's black and white striped Victorian gown. The New York arrival theme of Sleepy Hollow. A black and white, striped Saturn bustle gown based on the cinematic Victorian design. Though inspired by the gown worn by Christina Ricci in the final scene of Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, the gown is not intended to be an exact replica of the one in the movie and incorporates several of the costumer's modifications. Really nice. Bravo.
We do a panel later on during the weekend called Variations on a Theme, and that's exactly what we talk about. Taking something you've seen and putting your own personal twist on it. So it'll be sometime on Sunday. Please come out and see it. Our next contestant, number 20, Sarah Pope in the Journeyman category from Palm Harbor, Florida. The title of this is The Riddler. It's a literary reference. She's always been a big fan of Batman. He has some of those colorful villains. The Riddler was always one of her favorites because he's just plainly insane. His costume has gone through many changes, a lot of changes over the years, so she decided to design a girly Vegas-style version of the Riddler in order to throw a little more crazy into the mix. Entirely made by Sarah and worn by Sarah, the costume is still in progress, so she'll be emailing further documentation pictures as things continue. Expect to see this many, many more times. Sarah Pope, the Riddler.
Now that's a cute little hat, wasn't it? Did you notice the hat? I didn't think so. It was a cute little hack for those of you who missed it. Number 21. How do you pronounce your first name?
We're staying here for now.
Sean. Von Dudley, is that right? Okay, Von Dudley. My costume is based on the character Argonon from The Lord of the Rings. I chose him due to his gentle personality. The fabric I chose for the basic shirt is rayon polyester blend. It is beautiful and durable. The finishing touches include cotton rayon blend tied down the front, which is threaded through hand-covered grommets with gold lame thread to resemble hand-worked eyelets. And on the yoke of the tunic, I have freehand some decor in metallic gold fabric paint.
And next, number 22 in the master category, Jennifer Dryden. From Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, Jennifer is in the Green Fairy. This is based on the Green Fairy, is worn by Kylie Minogue in Moulin Rouge, entirely made by Jennifer and worn by her. It's a green sequin corset with bustle drape and iridescent wings. Number 22, Nightwing. You know, I see all the kids running around with fairy wings, and I'm just like really tempted to run out there and go, hey, I have half of your family on the windshield of my car.